What's the Hop Drop Foxes, fellas? Eric Lima coming at you with another episode of TPL, episode 650, 650. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a little bit of wrestling talk here. We're going to talk wrestling because I like talking wrestling, okay? Have a little bit of fun with this one. All right, this weekend, I'll tell you one thing. Raw, SmackDown, Survivor Series, WWE Survivor Series is shaping up to be totally awesome, dudes. I mean, we got the Raw and SmackDown superstars from the main event, the 10-man team. They're going at it, and everybody out there just brawling all over the place and all that. You have Jericho saying, this guy's make the list, that guy makes the list. AJ Styles and James Ellsworth made the list. Dean Ambrose punches Jericho, and the whole brouhaha ensued. And then last night on SmackDown, Cutting Edge, they had all five the same SmackDown team, and then all of a sudden, here comes The Undertaker threatening Raw and SmackDown. It seems like anybody disrespects The Undertaker, they're going to be made famous, and Jericho just did that on Twitter, calling The Undertaker a stupid idiot. You don't do that, Jericho, because you're going to be on a list that The Undertaker has, and you don't want to be on that list. All right, let me give you the rundown card for Survivor Series before I go on and do some funny stuff here. All right, let's go over to the Survivor Series 10-man tag team matchup. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown on the men's side, the singles competition. You got Team Raw, you got Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion, Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Braun Strowman going up against SmackDown Live's team. Shane McMahon, AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose, with James Ellsworth, the mascot, in their corner. Let's go to the women's side of things. You got Charlotte, the women's champion, on Raw. You got teaming up with Sasha Banks, Bayley, Nia Jax, and Alicia Fox with Dana Brooke in their corner, while SmackDown Live's got the coach Natalya in their corner, team captains Nikki Bella, Carmella, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, and Naomi. Interesting match between SmackDown Live and Raw with those two. And let's go for the tag teams, all right? The New Day head the Raw team, the Raw tag team scene. They have Gallows and Anderson, Sheamus and Cesaro, the Shining Stars, and Enzo and Big Cass. How you doing? And then you got the SmackDown Live, headed by Slater and Rhino, tag team champions there. You got American Alpha, the Usos, Breezango, and the Hype Bros. Come on now. We're going to have some fun with this one. All right? Can't wait. If you do not have a WWE Network, pick up a card today. If you're still worried about the Nintendo NES console, don't worry. They'll be making more. Don't worry. Hopefully I'll get my hands on one. Hopefully you get your hands on one too. If not, you know what? You can tell all the stores they just made the list. All right? Just go get an WWE Network card, $30 for 3 months. You can go get it at GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart, 7-Eleven, wherever. So make sure you get one of those on those available stores I mentioned. Well, NXT Takeover. Let's talk about that. It's coming this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's me. The holidays are always an awesome time, especially when wrestling comes on WWE Network this Saturday. And we're going to have some great matches. All three titles in NXT are on the line. Let's go for the main event. The NXT title on the line as Shinsuke Nakamura, the King of Strong Style, will defend the gold against Samoa Joe in a rematch. Where its title on the line is Asuka, still undefeated, a Japanese Joshi Juggernaut, will defend her NXT Women's Championship against the legendary Mickie James. It's going to be a heck of a matchup between those two ladies. And the tag team titles will be on the line, the Revival. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder will defend the gold against DIY, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Can't wait to see that matchup. It's going to be insane. How about this? Speaking of tag team matchups, the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic final. It will be the team, of TM61 from Australia. That's Shane Thorne and Nick Miller will go up against the team of the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor, with the Hall of Fame manager Precious Paul Ellering in their corner. One-on-one matchup. It will be Battle Canadians. Bobby Roode, the Glorious One, will go up against the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. Heck of a matchup. It's going to be insane. I can't wait. I'm going to watch it on the network. And if you don't watch the network, if you miss these two events, guess what? You just made the list. All right? And speaking of making the list, I am inspired. All right, I'm inspired by Chris Jericho so much that I decided that he has the list of Jericho, and I got the List of Lima-cho. That's right. And who should I make? Who should I put on the list? It's well, you call it the list of stupid idiots. That's Jericho's list. But I call it the list of people who or things that annoy the heck out of me, or what grinds my. More like a version of what WWE version of what grinds my gears. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this one. So what grinds my gears? I mean, it's been a crazy year this year. It's been nuts and it's been going crazy. I'm gonna start at the top of the list. Okay, who makes the list first? Well, it's the BTH gang here on YouTube, and I'm talking about bullies, trolls, and haters who accuse me of being this Chuck Fitch character, a guy that I don't know from a hole in the wall. I don't know who he is. I have no association with him, but unfortunately, these people call me Chuck Fitch just to drive a wedge between me and my friend Jason DeCanio. And this has been going on for like the first 9-10 months, tops maybe, and it's starting to slow down, starting to dwindle down. After I blocked them, they say they won't be able to comment on my videos, which is a good thing. Guess what? The BTH gang here on YouTube, guess what happens? You just made the list! BTH gang on YouTube. You guys just made the list. What also makes the list? What makes the list? Now, the election is over last week. We all know that Mr. Trump's going to be in the White House and all that good stuff as president and all this. But, you know, the problem is I have a problem with both people that voted for Trump and I have a problem with people that voted for Hillary. Because they're sniping at each other, bullying each other, deleting each other on Facebook and on social media, trashing each other, trashing everybody, throwing riots, throwing temper tantrums, crying, kicking kids out of the house because they voted for somebody. I mean, here's an example of a Hillary. Let's go for a Trump supporter first. So Trump supporter, was at a Chili's, and I forget where it was. It was a Chili's. It was at a Chili's, and the Trump supporter, says hi. Guy was wearing Trump stuff and all that. Says hi to a veteran and a service dog. That's a service dog. The Trump supporter goes to the old guy goes to the manager and says, hey, he doesn't, the guy's black and everything else. So the manager, Wesley Patrick is his name, goes up to the veteran and says, hey, I want to see your credit, he says, I'm accusing him of not being a veteran. And a veteran was very upset about it, took away his food, kicked him out. But since then, the manager got removed from his job as a manager at Chili's. Guess what? The Wesley Patrick and to the old Trump guy, you just made the list. Okay? Wes Patrick. Okay? All right? Now, and you Hillary supporters ain't no better than these guys either. A mother, right? A mother who's a Hillary supporter, right? Sends her kids to school. Her kid does a mock election as an experiment to show the kids what the adults go through for voting and all that, learning about history, right? So who are you going to vote for? So the kid comes home and tells the mother what he was doing and how to go. Who'd you vote for? And the kid's, and it's a 7-year-old kid, mind you, said, I don't know if you saw the video on YouTube. He said, I voted for Trump. She packed up her stuff and kicked him out of the house. You Trump lover, get out of here. I mean, you don't kick. It's a mock election. Freaking 7-year-old kid. You're going to traumatize him by throwing him out of the house? Are you freaking kidding me? I mean, that is just plain stupid. Well, guess what? Hillary supporting mom, you just made the list. All right. Mom kicking 7-year-old kid out for voting for Trump on school assignment. I mean, unbelievable. People are unbelievable. So Hillary supporters, Trump supporters, shut up, knock it off, because Thanksgiving's coming up, the holidays are coming up, and y'all gotta act like a bunch of rioting animals. Cut it out. Cut the comedy out right now. It's done. Over with. Election's over. Get it over with. All y'all need to stop it. You need to stop it. I mean, I can tell you one thing. Hillary supporters are whining and crying and everything else, hating on Trump and all that. And you got the Trump supporters bullying people and bullying people and this crap like that. And it's unbelievable, right? bullying people of different color, different race, different minorities, women. I can't, I voted, but I'm not going to tell you who I voted for and why I voted for the person. All I know is we need to get along. We need to live up to the name United States of America. United, keyword united. You know, we the people. It is no catchphrase by Jack Swagger. It's the real freaking deal on the Constitution. If we can live up to the words, we the people, united as the United States of America, please stop bullying each other. My God. Oh, what else is this? What else makes the list? All right. Okay, Hillary supporters and Trump supporters, they both made the list. I got the here's another one. Nintendo. Here's another one. Nintendo. Nintendo decided to understock the NES Classic Edition mini console, screwing us out of a chance to win, not to win, to buy one on the release date of this past Friday, November 11th. Well, guess what? Nintendo, for shortchanging us retro gaming fans, guess what? You just made the list! Alright, Nintendo. Alright. Let me see who else can make the list. We're not a little bit of fun with this one. People who hate the New England Patriots. Guys, I'm sick of you guys whining and crying and bitching and moaning and convincing about the Patriots winning. Blah 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 blah. Oh, they've been winning. They've been dominating AFC East. Wah wah. Deflate gate, spy gate, Watergate. I don't care, Watergate. Well, guess what, New England Patriot hater fans? Guess what happens when you hate on the Patriots and disrespect us and you live in New England? Guess what? Guess what? You don't want me to do this, but I'm going to have to because some of you guys are my friends, but you just made the list. All right. Patriot. I spell Patriot. Patriot haters. All right. Let me see. Who else can make the list? Ruby Tuesday Corporate for screwing or ruining the Dartmouth restaurant. Because it's your fault that the Dartmouth restaurant has closed. All right? We could have made better business if you guys had not fired Chris. Well, guess what, Ruby Tuesday Corporate? You just made the list! All right. Even though I quit there 6 years ago, but whatever. All right. I hate snow. I don't like snow. For those of you who like snow and who like winter, guess what? You just made the list. All right. And Mother Nature marrying old man winter, you just made the list. Mother Nature and old man winter. Okay? Okay. I love the List of Lima-cho, man. Oh, and for those of you who keep on getting tell me I should improve in my videos and crap like that, and just because, think you can give me constructive criticism when you hate my videos the most, guess what? You just made the list! Oh, yeah. Going back to Nintendo, guess what? To the Amazon and eBay sellers who trying to sell the Nintendo mini console with ridiculous prices, guess what? Guess what happens to all you scalpers out there of the NES Mini Classic console? You just made the list! Scalpers. Oh, yeah. And I got this guy, G-Have Valentin, who hates 80s and 90s music because he considers it gay. So every hater of 80s and 90s music, guess what? You just made the list! All right. Let's see who else. Who else? Who else made the list? Oh yeah, my ex-crush Paulette. Guess what? You just made the list. Who else? For those who blocked me on Twitter, you just made the list. And to those who blocked me on Facebook also, you just made the list. And to my former Raphael, I don't know, my former co-worker at the mall, Raphael, you just made the list. Just because you annoyed me during your time there, when I was there since 2010, 6. Let's see, who else? Oh yeah, Twitter trolls. Hey, Twitter trolls and haters. Guess what happens when you troll me and hate on me? You just made the list. All right. And let's see, one more. I'm having too much fun here. This is like the most fun thing I ever did. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, the Red Sox brass for letting go of Francona, David Roberts, Jonathan Papelbon, all these players, except for David Ortiz, he retired at Red Sox. That's his decision. However, letting go of the other players that would have helped us win 2 or 3 more, even 5 more World Series championships. Guess what? You just made the list. All right. That's the List of Lima-cho. Ink it in, man. All right, that's all the time we have on this show. I had a little fun doing this, you know. Use your heads, don't do stupid things, respect others, and remember, in the world full of ninjas, be a samurai, and if you're having a bad day, just scream, Leroy Jenkins! Or, you can tell that bad day, you just made the list! Okay? See you later. Have a good night. See you later. Bye.